शॉर्ट फॉर्म लगा दो तो मैंने बात कर लो शॉर्ट में कर दिया वो सतत 4 11 कुमार था ये ते मतलब ऊपर चला Baca kawari. Wait, क्या होता है? अरे बता मैं तुम्हें
ब्रिटिश का मतलब होता है पास या गो वॉक, गो बैक। मेलिटस, मेलाइटस का मीन होता है फ्रॉम लैटिन, मीनिंग है एलिवेटेड। टोटल इसका क्या मीनिंग लिखेगी? डायबिटीज मेलाइटस फ्रो अक्रॉस पास गो बैक एलिवेटेड। नेक्स्ट है हाइपरटेंशन। हाइपरटेंशन की क्या होती है? प्रोसीजर ऑफ द हाइपरटेंशन का बेनिफिट है कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशन तड़ासना, कटिचक्रासना, आसना, आसना, सलामतिकासना, भामुकासना, उत्तमदिकासना, वक्रासना, भुजंगासना, मार्गसना, सावकासना, and नाड़ी चक्रासना। प्राणायाम and it gives noise stress to their waist and helps in making more flexible surface. It takes very little time to do. Stress and benefits your body and maintain. Cutting means based chakram lean or circular rotation. Asana push-up pose. Benefits क्या है? It improves the flexibility of the ये है कटी चक्रासन। ये डायग्राम देखो, अपने दोनों हाथ ये इधर, पैर एक इधर फिर पीछे को। नेक्स्ट है मत्स्य आसना। डेफिनेशन क्या है? मत्स्य आसना इज अ पॉपुलर योगिक आसना इन द वर्ड मत्स्य आसना। मत्स्य means fish Sanskrit. It is named so since final posture that body assumed in asana resembling fish. Hence, Matsya asana is also called fish pose. Benefits: it is stress of the neck muscle and the shoulders. This pose provides relief from respiratory disease by encouraging deep and breathing. This pose increases lungs capacity. क्या होता है इससे? तो ये दिख रहा है इधर को, इससे क्या दिखती है? लंग्स कैपेसिटी। पैर स्ट्रेट रहने चाहिए, हेड अपवर्ड बैकवर्ड हो। नेक्स्ट आसन देखते हैं हम, हलासना। डेफिनेशन: हलासना पिलो पॉज, a fully body stretch that position our body upside down with your feet over your heart offers interestingly new perspectives. Benefits: it makes your backbone elastic and flexible. It helps to reduce both belly and body fat. It improves memory power. hala asana ये स्टूडेंट के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है। ये क्या करती है? ये डायग्राम पर न जाना, इसके आसन वर्क पर जाओ। रिटेंशन पावर को इंक्रीज करती है। नेक्स्ट पश्चिमोत्तानासना। डेफिनेशन क्या है? पश्चिमोत्तानासना की is a Sanskrit name that translates the best strengthening pose. Displaces sunlight for party traditionally interested facing their rising suns. Benefits क्या है? It relieves menstrual dysfunction and enhances fertility. It reduces headache and anxiety, eczema and sinusitis. It reduces abnormalities, stress and increases metabolism. देखते हैं इसका डायग्राम। ये तो कैसे बैठना है, पैर सीधे करनी है, कमर नीचे की तरफ लानी है, हेड को अंदर की तरफ ले जाना है एंड हैंड को पैर पकड़नी है। नेक्स्ट बात करते हैं अर्धमत्स्य आसना की। अर्धमत्स्य आसना has been derived from Sanskrit. It translates half load of the fish pose. Half load of fish pose. Benefits: improve their functioning of liver, kidney, stress their shoulders, hips and necks, stimulate their digestive enzymes and their belly, relieves menstrual dysfunction, रिलाइव होती है menstrual dysfunction से। ये इमेज पर मत जाना। ये इसके बाद एक पैर आपको सीधे से इधर ले जाना है एंड सेकंड अंदर रखना है, हैंड इधर और एक ऊपर से आपके हेड के ऊपर को। एंड नेक्स्ट धनुरासना या फिर बो पोज। डेफिनेशन क्या है इसकी? धनुरासना हैज बीन नेम्ड आफ्टर द शेप ऑफ देयर बॉडी टेकन व्हाइल परफॉर्मिंग दैट ऑफ बो। Dhanu means bow and asana means position. Posture was just as a belly struggle. Bow is emphasized adult and belly stretched body. Help you flexible with good posture. Benefits क्या क्या है? धनु आसना is strength the back and their abdomen and means same time it helps improve stomach disorder. It helps us reading and fats around belly areas. ये वो डायग्राम देखती है। धनुरासन का डायग्राम देखिए, पैर हैंड सब ऊपर है, हेड आउटवर्ड है, सीधे आपकी तरफ। नेक्स्ट देखते हैं, नेक्स्ट हम स्टार्ट करते हैं उस्त्रा आसना। डेफिनेशन क्या है? उस्त्रा मीन्स camel and asana means posture, seat. Therefore, Uttra asana is often referred to as calm pose. Calm pose या Ustra asana is a chest opening back bend that is enjoyable and beneficial. Beneficial क्या है? Ustra asana stretch the entire muscle of their body, improve of flexibility of their spinal and strength, improve digestive and given relaxation of lower back. ये डायग्राम है, full stretch of body, fair and नेक्स्ट देखते हैं सूर्य वेदन प्राणायाम। डेफिनेशन क्या है? सूर्य वेदन और सूर्य वेदी इज अ बॉर्न इंजरी एंड प्राणायाम participating in stretching modification of posture using Vishnu Mudra and hand gesture or block of flat noise, enabling throughout the right and retain strength for their long scan and black upright nostril and exhale through the left nostril. The same step is repeated to balances, activate their body functions and helpful for increasing digestive fire and cure all digestive disease from their caused by inefficiency. नेक्स्ट हम बात करते हैं भुजंग आसना। भुजंग आसना या कोबरा पोज इस वीकलिंग बैक बेंडिंग आसना in health yoga and modern yoga as exercise. It is commonly performed in a cycle of asana in Surya Namaskara or salute to the sun. Benefits: it improves the blood circulation in our body and decrease menstrual irregularities and fever. It strengthens muscles of chest, shoulder and arms abnormal. भुजंगासना, हैंड अपवर्ड बाहर रखने एंड पैर या लेग अपवर्ड ऊपर से नीचे की तरफ लाने, हेड ऊपर की तरफ होना चाहिए। नेक्स्ट सलभ आसना। सलभ आसना, द लोटस पोज इज अ cultural as asana for backward bending of their spinal. The final position of asana resembling locust from their gastrointestinal and stem filter of life, the instrument of their move and strong benefits. Benefits क्या क्या है इसकी? सलभ आसना की, it is a beneficial for spinal problem, it helpful back and sketches pain, removal unwanted fats and around abnormal breast. क्या है देखिए, मतलब हैंड एंड हेड नीचे की तरफ रखनी है एंड लेग्स अपवर्ड ऊपर को करना, सलभ आसना। नेक्स्ट स्तूप वज्र आसना। स्तूप Vajrasana. The word Stupa Vajra comes from Sanskrit language where Stupa means reliant and sleeping. Vajra means thunderbolt. Asana means pause, also known as recline thunderbolt pause. In English, people also use term split thunderbolt pause. A spine thunderbird was it also known as Supta Bisran, a reclined pose, reclined hero pose. Benches can it tunes spinal nerves, makes their rear vertebrae and relying rounded shoulders. It is used for those retained by respiratory disorder and different respiratory organ ailments. स्पाइन को बिल्कुल अपवर्ड मतलब आगे करना है, हैंड आगे रखनी है, पैर एक पीछे हो, एक आगे की तरफ ऐसा हो, हेड ऊपर हो. नेक्स्ट मंदुक आसना. मंदुक आसना और फॉग पोस्चर इज अ group of stasis asana in Hatha yoga and modern yoga exercise. All the all of these put the body safe and like heads of the frog. Benefits: it cures the problem related to stomach. It is beneficial in cardiovascular disease. It useful flexibility of things leg and reduce extra form of their things hips. मेंढक आसन की बात करते हैं. ये है मेंढक. ये मेंढक की तरफ नहीं लगेगा उसको आप, इसीलिए कहते हैं मेंढक आसना. नेक्स्ट हम स्टार्ट करते हैं गोमुख आसना. इट इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ 3 वर्ड्स. गो मुख आसना. गो refers को, मुख refers face, आसना refers pose. काव मुख, काव face, pause. Benefits: helps in stretching and strengthness. The muscles of ankle and hips of the thigh, shoulders, triceps, inner and pit and chest. They are helpful and curing this space and strength improve functioning of lungs. ये पोस्चर आपको दिखा होगा पॉज गोमुख आसना का. योगा. योगा मधुर आसना. Yoga Mudra is a deep forward bend is to the best anti-hanging pose as helps participants are to lock of their feel and youngers. From Sanskrit, yoga means awareness. Mudra means sail. Asana means posture. To enter this pose being is Padmasana, lotus pose. Benefits: it stress the posture of their muscle, of their things, and their neck of their improper muscles and tools due to deeper and abnormality. यह मुद्रासना. ये बैठना है, हैंड आगे की तरफ हो, दोनों पैर पीछे की तरफ बैंड हो एंड हेड सामने की तरफ. नेक्स्ट कपालभाति. कपालभाति इज अ इम्पोर्टेंट सत्रमाना purification in the Hatha yoga. The word Kapalbhati is made up of 2 Sanskrit words. Kapal means skull and Bhati means singing and illuminating. Benefits: posture of the frontal air sinews and stimulate their brain, message abnormal organs and improper diseases. It increases the capacity of lungs. It increases creating good things. Kapalbhati asana. Next, hypertension. Hypertension occurs the happy person blood pressure is reached up to 140 diastolic and 90 systolic pressure. This illness may have an effect on their activities, relief and other components of their circulatory system. Although it can help at any age, people between the age 30 and 60, well those whose obese and more prone at hypertension. Next is next asana. Next asana है Utthas Padmasana. There are three Sanskrit terms. Utthana Padma is Sanskrit. Utthana means intense stress or laying back from face of Padmasana means foot or bench legs asana refer pose. Benefits क्या क्या है इसकी? It opens up their chest and contracts their abdomen, extends their arms and legs, simultaneously it increases the flexibility of internal and external muscle. It relieves stiffness and in their lower back chest and pain hip of joint. कैसे होता है? हैंड पैर के नीचे लेग्स के नीचे हो एंड दोनों हैंड लेग्स के नीचे हो एंड ऊपर स्टैंड खड़े होकर करना है. नेक्स्ट अर्ध हलासना. अर्ध इलिट्रेशन मीन्स हाथ या हलासना मीन्स प्लग. इट इज इंटरेस्टिंग पोस्चर टू परफॉर्म हलासना, hence is named Ardha Halasana. Benefits are it improves digestion and appetite. It improves blood circulation and it strengthens their high muscles and calf muscle. It also helps reduce abdominal and fat losing weight. देखते हैं. तो आपको इनमें से बताना है कौन सी है, कौन सा अर्थ हलासना है. ये चार पिक्चर दी हुई है, 1, 2, 3, 4. इनमें से कौन सी है जो अर्ध हलासना है? कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना है. सलार मत्स्य आसना. सलार मत्स्य आसना मीन्स Matasana fixed pose. This reflecting back bending asana, hatha yoga or modern yoga exercise. Benefits क्या है? Cervical and iliac disc spondylitis and sciatica. It beneficial in the spinal related problems. It stress in the muscles of leg and hips. ये कैसे? पैर दोनों बेंड करके इनवर्ट रखनी है, ऊपर अपवर्ड होकर हेड आउटवर्ड रखना है, बैक पीछे की तरफ, हैंड नीचे की तरफ होनी चाहिए जो लेग्स को बेंड करें. नेक्स्ट हम स्टार्ट करते हैं मकरासना. इट इज ए योगा पोज कॉमनली रेफर्ड टू एज क्रोकोडाइल पोज. While makes means crocodile means pose. Benefits क्या क्या है? Beneficial cervical and slip disc, spondylitis and skeletal. It beneficial in all spinal related problems. It strengthens the muscles of the leg and hips. कैसे इसमें स्ट्रेट वेयर लेग्स एंड हैंड इकट्ठे करके फिर सीधे रहता है इसमें. एंड नेक्स्ट है शवासना. शवासना या कपस पोज या मैत्रासना is an asana of health yoga and modern yoga. As exercise obtained from use relaxed it is and association of usually pose from the beneficial of yoga and nidra meditation. And is important pose digital yoga. Beneficial कैसे beneficial? It relax whole body. It relax stress, fatigue, depression and tension. It improves concentration of cure emotion. It helps to calm mind and improve mental health. It regulates blood circulation. शांत कान बिल्कुल धरती पर लेट जाना एंड ऊपर की तरफ देखना। स्थली pranayama. स्थली pranayama, often called the cooling breath. It breathe particle of their cool body means is calming affected their nervous system, and Ayurveda Sthali breath is encouraged during a summer month of hostile period of their body, specifically of their host and bold youth. Benefits can it relax stress and anxiety through smoothly relaxing effect. It also helps to reduce fear and bringing down of body temperature. It helps to calm down higher and thirst of emergency situation. Asthma. Asthma is a disease of liver, lungs, which airway becomes blocked, causing difficulty in breathing. Ear vacuum also swell and they often produce extra mucus. It is usually triggered with causing sneezing and snort threatening. आसना क्या क्या आसना कर सकते हैं हम अस्थमा के लिए? ऊर्ध्व हस्तासना. ऊर्ध्व हस्तासना translate is raised hand pose, which is also sometimes called talasana. Talasana, the palm tree pose. Benefits can enhance the functioning of their digestion and increase capacity of their body and lungs. Asana help to improve body blood and circulation of their body, result in the enhancing of body posture. तो ये जिसकी आपको दिखाया गया है अर्धहस्तासना, हाथ ऊपर की तरफ है, एंड उत्थानम मेंडुकासना. उत्थान मेंडुकासना. उत्थानम means stretched up and menduka means frog. Pose means pose. Asana means pose. Benefits क्या क्या है? It gives stress to upper and lower muscles of make back muscle flexible and relax. Painful for stiff joint and helps good for elbow health. ये frog and upper की तरफ hand. Next, Bakra Asana. Bakra Asana comes from combination of two words. Bakra Asana means twisted and Asana means yoga and posture. Arthri and Bakrasana simplified term from Ardhamasana. Bakrasana among of the yoga and twisting of their object and spinal region. One of them may also called twisted pose or yoga. Benefits क्या क्या है? It reduces belly fat, improve body function, both spinal and nervous system, control digestive and strength kidney. तो इनमें से आपको फिर डिसाइड करना है, बताना है कौन सा है, फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड या फोर्थ, कौन सा है इनमें से आपको बताना है कमेंट सेक्शन में. 6, 7, 8, 9 इनमें से आपको डिसाइड करके बताना है. ये सॉरी ये 5, 6, 7, 8 इनमें डिसाइड करके बताना है कौन सा है. नेक्स्ट आसना स्टार्ट करते हैं. नेक्स्ट हम स्टार्ट करते हैं एनुलोमा या बेलियोम. Anuloma pranayama is one of the several pranayama of breath exercise used in the particle of Hatrasyo. Anulai translates as with their loma means here improperly with their grains and nature. Benefits calm and studies on mind and improve focus, concentration and improve blood supply of brain. ये महात्मा शांति में बैठी, शांति में बैठ कभी कभी सोचना चाहिए अपने आप को. नेक्स्ट डिजीज है बैक पेन. बैक पेन क्या है? फिजिकल डिस्कम्फर्ट अकरिंग anywhere of their spinal back running from mid of descending and back pain have cause of their apparent lining disease. Examples include over such as working out and littering too much, problems sitting or laying down, sleeping and incomfortable position of while properly fitting backward. आसना क्या क्या आसन कर सकते हैं बैक पेन के लिए हम अर्धचक्र आसन अर्धचक्र आसना yoga is also known as half wheel pose and this asana is easier than chakrasana. A lot of people difficult in practice fully wheel pose saying chakrasana, but half wheel pose also much easier than practice for every day. This asana help to improve your lungs capacity. This asana is also helpful to control high blood pressure level and stimulate presence of Ardha Chakrasana also help to increase our back and spinal muscle. This asana help to tune your shoulder, thighs and wrist. This asana help to relax shoulder and neck pain. ये अर्ध चक्रासन अर्ध चक्रासन ये है तो फुल चक्रासन कैसा होगा ये वाला फुल चक्रासन बदल आसन बदल asana is a basic yogic posture suitable for beginning of the thread and asana for meditation. It is also uncomfortable and can also extract period of their time participating and whether asana calm to mind and bring about feeling or groundedness. It also activates Mother and root chakra. Calm to mind activities and Maladra chakra activities of reproductive organ and stress ankle from knees. Strengthen and limbs spinal improve your upper support digestion. नेक्स्ट हम सम इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस के बारे में बात करते हैं एक नंबर वाले में डिफाइन योगा योगा इज एसिस्टिक साइंस दैट harmony of their body and mind spirit. Next question. Briefly write about asana. Asana refers to any position of which person sat and standing make various. Next question is write any two benefits of Vajrasana in obesity. Answer. Two benefits of Vajrasana followed. It helps to prevent acidity on ankle and improve digestive system. Next, it is a good medicative posture for the respirating and shortest and severe lower back problems. Next question is explain the contraindication of Hasana. In case of shoulder and neck injuries, missing dicing and starting upward and case of any other medical schemes. Next question, discuss any two contraindication of Tarikasana. Two contraindication of Tarikonasana are followed science. Avoid doing this is suffering from migraine and diarrhea, low high blood pressure. Avoid heavier and problem neck and back injuries. Next question देखते हैं. What do you understand by the Ardhamatasasana? क्या क्या समझते हो आप अर्धमतसासना से? Ardhamatasasana is the half spinal twisted pose, one of the main asana practice in health yoga. This yoga helps to stimulate their levels. It is also therapeutic or and their etc. Next, discuss any two benefits of Paschimottanasana. Two benefits of Paschimottanasana is followed. It helps to remove constipations of digestive disorder. It reduces headache and anxiety of insomnia. Write any two benefits of Paramukta Two benefits of Paramukta it helps to strengthen and back muscles, cure body. It causes acidity and digestive constipation. Write any two benefit of Gomukasana. Gomukasana के two benefits बताना है. The the two benefits of Gomukasana are followed. It helps to treatment of social. It enhances the working and kidney stimulating. It helping and those suffering from diabetes. Next question. State two contraindication of Tadasana. Two contraindication of Tadasana as follows. Avoid during amenorrhea, avoid during low blood pressure. Next हम देखते हैं 3 marks question answer. Question कह रहा है explain the yoga and asana. Yoga, the term yoga is derived from Sanskrit body use. Yoga means union of individual consciousness or soul with universal consciousness and spirit. Yoga is not only physical exercise but infant position of human mind soul. The science of yoga marvel and complete essential of way of life. Asana is therefore from position in which person sit and stand. Yoga asana are beneficial for joint coordination, cardiovascular system and nervous system and lymphatic system, prevention of distal disease and strength of their balance entire nervous system. Next question is state benefits and contraindication of Bhujangasana and constant diabetes. Answer. Many beneficial of contraindication of Bhujangasana are below. To improve blood circulation, it decreases mental irregularity in female, menstrual irregularity in female. It strengthens muscle of chest, shoulder, and arms abnormalities. It is effective uterine disorders. It improves to function of reproductive organs. Improve your function liver, kidney, pancreas, and gallbladder. Help with losing weight. Contraindication to avoid pregnancy. People having heart problem, back pain should also not be asked. Avoid those suffering from ankle, heart problem, and risk surgery of spinal and brain. Next question क्या करते हैं? Explain the procedure of Pawanmuktasana. There is the following way of asanas. This done is laying position. Lie hands on back of the chest, left state, and relax. Breathe your obesity and regular inhale, swelling and lift of leg, bend to knees. During upward chest, still touch stomach. Use and knock knees, place leg of figure, pace of noise and between noise. Exhale slowly and back from origin of position. Savar asana. This is every beneficial stomach and result from improvement. Next question हम देखते हैं. Explain the procedure of Paschimottanasana. Answer. There are following way of do asana. This is done to stay posture. Sit on the floor with the outside legs. Inhale and lengthen the abdomen in thigh and chest. Exhale, bend forward from hip and knock knees, shoulder. Open head up. Reach forward and hold their big toes and look with their middle and index finger. Inhale, lighten and tune. Bring the stimulate forward. Exhale, bringing and chest and abdomen down of things, elbows of their large head. Stay in the position of 5 deeper breath and relax muscular while exhaling. Force on stretching hamstring and rather than getting hurt now. Next question. Write details about the beneficial of. There are some benefits of halasana are followed. It stresses the body and provide major arm and spinal and upper lower back, ankle, hand, shoulders, calves, muscle and things. It stresses the organ of their stomach and the result of enhance their digestive system and increase their capacity of lungs. This asana help to enhancing blood circulation body. It help to enhancing their body position. It help to aligning nervous system and melon alive from providing seasons of their achievements. It also help to tighten the abnormal and help to hygiene exist. Next question क्या कहता है? उसमें state the contraindication of Gomukh and Bhujangasana. There are following contraindication of Gomukhasana. Those who are suffering from shoulder or back pain should not avoid suffering from and any kind of injuries. Avoid this. There are followed contraindication of Bhujangasana. Avoid during pregnancy. People having heart problem, back pain and itches should not asana avoid whereas suffering from and heart problem, any sugar, spinal and veins. Next question. Discuss the procedure of Tadasana for back pain. There is a procedure of Tadasana as follows. There is a standing areas. Stand and with their feet together. Slowly feet toes and place their back and floor. Full of knocking is the skin of things. Enhance the end feet up there together. And breathe and hold to 4 to 8 breathes. Exhale and deep and shoulder down. Next question is explain the benefit and contraindication of Bakrasana. There are following benefits of Bakrasana. It reduces belly fats, improve your body function, both spinal and nervous system, control digestive and strength kidney adolescent and glands function properly, help to control wrist and back pain of the chronic back pain. Contraindication में avoid is suffering from ankle and enlargement of livers. Avoid suffering from severe back pain and ankle. Next question. Elaborate the benefits of Salasana and Sukha Asana, Tadasana and Salab Asana. Answer. There are various benefits of these asanas. Benefits of Sukrasana. It helps to make back stronger and eliminate knockings of ankle. Next question. It is benefits to opening up again hip and bend out their muscles. It relies from physical and mental tiredness, strength of state and peacefulness, and calmated burning out position of mind. It can relieve their back and balance pain. Benefits of Tadasana. It improve body posture and reduce problems, knocking things about ankle and become stronger. Bottom and abdomen get turned. It helps to alleviate staging. It also makes them spinal alive. It helps to increase height and improve balance. It regulates digestive and nervous system and respiratory system. Benefits of Salasana. Benefits of spine problem. It helps in back and stage pain. Help us removal and unwanted to around their abdomen and waist and hips and things. It can save cervical protein and spinal element. It gives flexibility to the back and muscle spine. It can also extend the shoulder and neck muscles. Next question. Explain the contraindication of Tripurasana, Ardha and Matsyasana and Bhujangasana. Contraindication of Tadikasana. Avoid doing this is suffering from migraines and diarrhea, neck or back injuries. Those with high blood pressure may do this without any assigned hand and overlay. My future may feature rise of blood pressure. Contraindication of Ardhamatasasana. Ardhamatasasana avoid during pregnancy and menstrual due to strong twisted and abdominal pain. People with heart and abdominal pain suggest to explore this area. Avoid those who having particular acute hernia. Those with severe abdominal problems should avoid. Those with mild and splitting can benefit, but severe case of should avoid. Contraindication of Bhujangasana. Avoid during pregnancy. People having hernia and problem with like this avoid. Avoid those who suffering from ankle and heart problem and suggested life spinal pain. तो चैप्टर हुआ खत्म एंड थैंक यू.
Please like and subscribe.
तो हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल स्टडी बाई PKY. तो आज हम फिजिकल एजुकेशन का 4th चैप्टर स्टार्ट करेंगे. अगर इस चैप्टर के आपको नोट्स एंड PDF चाहिए तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में या कमेंट बॉक्स में लिंक है, पिन है, इससे आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. फिजिकल एजुकेशन का इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है ये, इम्पोर्टेंट चैप्टर है ये. तो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं. Physical education is a sport for CWA. Adaptive or disability sports. क्या होती हैं ये दोनों? Adaptive or disability of sports are the type of community sports that are designed for individuals with disability. These sports are slightly different through normal sports. There may be some modification in their rule or in equipment in meet special need for participation. For instance, field hockey allow the use of slide for players of community sports that are designed for individuals with disability. These sports are slightly different through normal sports. There may be some modification in their rule or in equipment in meet special need for participation. For instance, field hockey allow the use of slide for player of sight and player game. तो इनके गेम कुछ नॉर्मल स्पोर्ट्स से अलग होते हैं, नॉर्मल गेम से अलग होते हैं. स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स इसको सर ओलंपिक्स किए गए हैं. यूनिक कनेडी सिल्वर फाउंड द स्पेशल ओलंपियाड इन 1968 में the purpose of the Special Olympiad to provide year-round sports training and athletes competition in various Olympic types of sports for youngsters and adults with intellectual disabilities. It provides opportunity for athletes to develop their physical fitness, experience the joy and sportsmanship, and participate in sharing gift, skill, and friendship with their families, communities, and other special Olympic athletes. हेडक्वार्टर क्या हेडक्वार्टर कहाँ थे? वाशिंगटन डीसी में। मोटो क्या था इसका? लेट मी बट इफ आई कांट विन। लेट मी बट इफ आई कांट विन, ये इसका मोटो था, बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। लेट मी ब्रेव इन द अटेम्प्ट। गवर्निंग बॉडी क्या थी इसकी? स्पेशल ओलंपिक इंटरनेशनल। फर्स्ट टाइम कोचिंग चिकागो यूएसए में 1968 में हुआ था। रेक्टेंगुलर बर्लिन एंड जर्मनी 2023 में हुआ था। स्पेशल ओलंपिक लोगो क्या था? द लोगो ऑफ स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स इज बेस्ड ऑन देयर स्पिरिचुअल जॉय एंड हैप्पीनेस टू ऑल चिल्ड्रन ऑफ वर्ल्ड। स्पेशल ओलंपिक फ्लेम the touch carried out light it at special Olympic games called flame blue. How? Paralympics क्या क्या? Paralympics games are Paralympics in is an intellectual multi-sports event for athletes with range disabilities. डिसेबिलिटीज के लोग होते हैं उनके लिए मल्टी गेम को ही पैरालंपिक्स कहते हैं या मल्टी स्पोर्ट्स को। द गवर्नमेंट यूजुअली टेक्स प्लेस एवरी 2 years एंड ऑलमोस्ट इमीडिएटली आफ्टर ओलंपिक गेम्स। देयर आर 2 वेरिएंट्स ऑफ Paralympic Games, Winter and Summer Games. All Paralympic Games are managed by International Paralympic Committee (IPC). Athletes who participate have a range of disability include impaired muscle power, hypertonia, atonychia, vision impact, intellectual impact, etc. Motto Express in Motion 2024 in Athens, the previous mind body spread 1994 governing body International Paralympic Committee HQ War Germany. Physical Education and Sports for CWMA और क्या था? फर्स्ट टाइम रोमो इटली समर 1960 में, रिसेंटली ब्रेंजरिक चाइना 2022 में। पैरालंपिक्स लोगो क्या क्या है इसकी? द 3 agitators including a central point symbolize motion, emphasize the role of Paralympic motto in bringing athletes together from all corners of all world compete. Category Paralympics athletes complete in 6 different disability groups: cervical players, amputee, visual impact, intellectual disability, spinal cord injuries, and loss apparatus. Athletes who disabled does not fit into one of the other category like dwarfism. नेक्स्ट हम देखते हैं Deaflympics. Deaflympics is an intellectual Olympic event at which deaf athletes compete. Unlike other Paralympic events, deaf athletes cannot be guided by sound like raffles, beats, gunshot, etc. Therefore, special arrangements are made for their deaf athletes. At Deaflympics, such as waving a flag, using light intellectual and gunshot etc. The dualism was more and than just world second outside multiple sports after Olympics. These games are world fastest growing sports events in the Their flames are an equivalent to the Olympic Games और for dwarf athletes. मोटो क्या था? इसके मोटो ये थे प्री लोडो equality मतलब equality through sports the striving to ideal for Olympics. The main purpose for deaflyming is provide opportunity to person with hearing disability to participate in elite sports. The eligibility criteria to complete at the Deaflympic Games, the athletes must have a hearing loss of minimum 55 decibels in their battle ears. Hearing aid, color, impact, etc. are not allowed be used in the competition. Next हम बात करते हैं Deaflympics logo. Its logo inspired by sign for Olympics. The circle in the middle represented an eye because dwarf people are very brilliant. The the poor color the poor color of the logo is red, green, yellow, and blue. Represent the four region confederation of the international community of sport for dwarf wise Europe, Asia Pacific, Pan America, and Africa. Africa, it is together the strong element sign language, deaf and international culture, unit of unity, unity and community. फर्स्ट टाइम पेरिस में हुआ था कब 1924 में. रिसेंटली ब्राजील में हुआ था कब 2022 में. डाइवर्सिंग इन स्पोर्ट्स. द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन या डिवाइजिंग in a process use disability sports providing event in the competition of the athletes with disability through grouping athletes. The purpose is very much similar to growing system of maintenance and the sports according to their age groups and gender weight. Classification of Paralympics. Paralympics Games IPC is developed classification points which can contribute to sporting excellence for athletes and the Paralympics movement and providing equivalent competition. Classification of Angalam to ensure that an athlete's impact is relevant to the sports performance and it ensures it athletes complete equality with other athletes. With their chance to participate, athletes other will be athletes engaging in competition sports. Next, start करते हैं. According to IPC, the classification process serves two roles for first to determine who second group of specific for the purpose for competition. The eligibility minimum is an impact that film of sports person ability to participate in any of dysentery and need for the nature. Classification of process. The first step of generally medical assistant and the second generally a functional assistant are which two parts. So now to first conserving a person in learning and then observing the sports in. There are a number of people, individual in which proceed beyond the sports person, including individual classification, medical athletes, technical classification, ahead of classification panel, and classification. English impairment. Impairment muscle power होती है, impaired power, range of movement, loss of awareness, detection, different leg, back, hypertension, exam. ये सारी डिजीज है. क्लास में बात करते हैं क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ डे फ्लाइंग पिक्स. स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स यूज competition level matching or grouping referred to as division, which is a fundamental rule for special Olympics. The competition are matched with other same gender about the same age most impactfully of about same competition ability. The fundamental difference between Special Olympics competition and those who other sports organizations is that athletes' ability to level of encourage to and their every athlete is recognized from other men. Competition are scheduled so that athletes complete their including in sports, inclusion in education party where every person can participate equally on all social process. It is in this conclusion approach, students special for intermediate into the general education classroom at the school. Importance of individual education. Proper support for provide case of suitable experience without full difficulties. Students should feel all students are equally valued. Teachers should make sure that our students participate and learn. The school should monitor the participation and the achievement of the students. Teachers must be planned with AI, student with mind and otherwise abilities. Technical lessons must encourage the participation of all floor English and ensure that every student are actually involved. Student recognize further smoothly is thus. Next question. Next, need for participation. क्या नीड है पार्टिसिपेशन इंक्लूजन या फिर एजुकेशन की? There are the need for conclusion are very much there improper mold skills with the detail chapter में दी गई है. Stimulation and need provide equal education. Normal students get chance to increase in friendship and disabled child. Research teaching strength and benefits for all. These are and strategy to make physical activity accessible for CWSI. Medical checkup. First, a medical checkup. If we want to make physical activity accessible for CWSI, we need to understand the type of disabilities of children. For this purpose, a complete medical checkup of the children is required with help physical activity teachers मतलब PTI टीचर्स के द्वारा will have difficulty known a view about the type of disability the children is facing. Next, assistive technology. Assistive technology it refers to making equipment, device or tool that help these children to participate in the learning activities like balls with wheels, bigger balls attached to string to bring them back to the students easily. Third, creating a specific environment. This means creating a friendly environment by keeping in the mind the specific requirement of disabled children so that they are also required in society and like other children their age they can play. Students with special needs can be provided with specific play area with special equipment as needed by them. Next, activity based on interest. Physical activity must be based on the interest of aptitude, ability, previous experience, and a limitations of children with need, special need. Next, modification of rules. Rules can be modified according to their needs. Children they can provide extra time to attempt perform physical activity. Next, children previous experience must be taken into consideration for making physical activity more accessible for children with special needs. The concerned teacher of physical education should have an understanding to knowledge of children and previous experience with physical activity. Next, specialized equipment. The size and weight, shape of and color of playing equipment also have customized, visualize, handle capacity and children need to brightly colored equipment while those with weak muscles need lighter design of equipment. Next, advantage of physical activity CWSM reduce depression stress क्या ये reduce करता है depression and stress. Physical activity may help to reduce depression in children with disabilities. It is also reduce anxiety or stress. Next, improve social interaction. Physical activity provides children with some ample opportunity for social interaction. Their social relations improve during involvement in these activities. Different type of sports activity lead to increased social interaction, friendship, and bonding. Many congenital benefits. Physical activity leads to the cognitive skills such as taking, reasoning, and remembering. It enables them to discover the strength that cannot be challenged in the classroom setting. Next, fun activities. Physical activity lead to more benefits. They enjoy social interactions with fitness staff and other participants and anxieties. Next, increase fitness and strength level. Children improve their muscle strength coordination there throughout regular physical activities. It is also enhance better motor skill, balance, and body awareness, improve health quality. Children have positive health and quality of life change in their rise their self-esteem. नेक्स्ट हम स्टार्ट करते हैं इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन है विच ईयर द इंटरनेशनल पैरा ओलंपिक कमेटी वाज फाउंडेड. पैरा ओलंपिक कमेटी कब फाउंड हुई? 22 September and 1989. the 22 September 1991, the 20 September 1989, the 20 September 1992 क्या आंसर होगा इसका? आंसर है ए 22 सितंबर 1989 में 22 September 1989. How many type of competition has been allowed by Paralympic Committee? कितने टाइप के पैरालंपिक कमेटी में कितने टाइप के कंपटीशन होते हैं? 10 टाइप. नेक्स्ट है आइडेंटिफाई द इवेंट फॉर विच इज लोगो इज समर ओलंपिक्स, पैरा ओलंपिक्स, विंटर ओलंपिक्स या इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट काउंसिल. क्वेश्चन पूछा है व्हाट द इवेंट फॉर विच दिस लोगो इज. क्या हुआ इसका आंसर? पैरा ओलंपिक. नेक्स्ट द फॉलोइंग. नेक्स्ट करना है नरेम्बर्ग थे. उन्होंने क्या किया था 1931 में ब्राजील में. कहा मतलब नरेम्बर्ग में कब हुआ था? 1931 में. ब्राजील में कब हुआ था? 1953 में. और ये कब हुआ था? 2005 में. एंड कॉफी कब हुआ था? 1997 में. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखिए. In given logo is used for sports event organized in India. Name of Special Olympic Bharat, Cerebral Play Game, Para Sports, Wheelchair Racing. आंसर होगा पैरा ओलंपिक भारत. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. मैच का कॉलम है स्पेशल ओलंपिक भारत. स्पेशल ओलंपिक भारत क्यों हुआ था? 1987 में इंटरनेशनल पैरा ओलंपिक कमेटी कब बनी थी? 1989 में. डेफिनेट विंटर गेम्स कब हुई थी? 1949 में. सीता हु इज स्टडीइंग क्लास 11 Kaveri Public School has tendency to forget things along the flexibility of mind. They also not be able to qualify qualities in case of weight. The teacher observed there and advised see the parents during parent-teachers meeting. See professional for evaluation. Which among the four professional सीधा प्रेजेंट किससे बात करेगी? फिजिकल एजुकेशन से या काउंसलर से या स्पीच टीचर से या फिजियोलॉजिस्ट से. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कह रहा है दीज गेम्स आर मेजर इंटर मल्टी स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट फॉर द एथलीट विद द वेरियस डिसेबिलिटी सच मोबाइलिटी, डिसेबिलिटी, blindness and cerebral palsy. Which game are discussed here? कौन से डिस्कस हुआ है? ओलंपिक्स, स्पेशल ओलंपिक भारत, पैरा ओलंपिक या डेफिनेट. क्या होगा अगर? पैरा ओलंपिक. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. पैरा ओलंपिक गेम आर द वर्ल्ड लार्जेस्ट स्पोर्ट इवेंट फॉर द पीपल विद फिजिकल एक्टिविटी, वेरियस एंड इंटेलेक्चुअल डिसेबिलिटीज. It is held to category. One is Summer Olympics and otherwise Winter Olympics. Where were the first Paralympic Games held? कहाँ हुआ? पैरा कहाँ हुआ था? ग्रीस, रोम, न्यू दिल्ली, लंदन. क्या हुआ था? रोम में. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. रोमन इज old boy facing movement disorder. Next question देखिए. Roman is a 5-year-old boy facing movement disorder. He is not able to balance himself properly while walking, traveling, city and should take which of the following profession? किसको लगा दी? हाँ, काउंसलर सही स्पाइनल एजुकेटर या स्पेशलिस्ट किसके पास जाएगा? किसके पास जाएगा? आंसर होगा बी सबस्टिट्यूटिस्ट। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सरसरी टाइप क्या है? असल इसमें क्या होता है? आंसर पहले ऑप्शन नहीं दी होती है, इसमें पहले से बता दिया होता है। फर्स्ट ऑप्शन कह रहा है बोथ ए एंड आर ट्रू एंड आर इज करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ ए। बी ऑप्शन कह रहा है बोथ ए एंड आर इज ट्रू बट आर इज नॉट करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ ए। सी ए इज ट्रू बट आर इज फॉल्स। डी ए इज फॉल्स बट आर इज ट्रू। तो हम देखते हैं इसमें क्वेश्चन कह रहा है अडेप्टिव स्पोर्ट्स आर डिजाइन फॉर ऑल इंडिविजुअल्स। रीजन है Olympics is an example of adaptive sports। तो आंसर ये सही है, असर गलत है। तो आंसर क्या होगा? डी। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन चिल्ड्रन विद डिटेल्स हैव स्पेशल नीड। रीजन these children are not to able participate in regular physical exercise activity। yes, both correct and correct explanation of it। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं adaptive physical education program focus on the adaptive composition, posture, balance, coordination and motor skill, teach modification or modified suitable alternative activities which are more helpful in different circumstances based in the cases। Answer the following question। Which of the following is an example of adaptive sports? Indian Super League, स्पेशल ओलंपिक भारत, एशियन गेम्स, और चैंपियनशिप्स। क्या होगा आंसर? बी स्पेशल ओलंपिक भारत। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन अडेप्टिव फिजिकल एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम आर मीट फ्रॉम विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग। कहाँ से लिए? दिव्यांग से, रेटेड से, ब्लाइंड से, और क्या आंसर होगा? और नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इन अडेप्टिव स्पोर्ट्स द स्पोर्ट्स इक्विपमेंट आर मॉडिफाइड नॉट यूज मिनरल मिनिमल या अलग चीज। आंसर हुआ मॉडिफाइड। नेक्स्ट देखते हैं दो नंबर वाले क्वेश्चन। राइट द डिटेल अबाउट डिसेबिलिटी। आंसर करेंगे disability or mental conditions important that make it harder for the person with their conditions to engage in particular activity limitations or interact with the world around them is referred to as disabilities। Participation and restrictions। Next question how are them disability and disorder associated with each other? आंसर क्या होगा उसका? the word disability which also appears in the individual is a legal person, whereas the word disorder is a medical term। While disorder might be temporary or permanent, disability is a permanent physical or mental disorder, any condition that makes it harder for the person to engage in specific activities or effectively interact with their environment is consideration of disability। Social or socially or materially, a disorder is collection of issues that significantly affect a person's daily functioning and cause them difficulties, distress, impotence, and suffering. Next question, define importance and disabilities. Impairment and disabilities. क्या आंसर होगा इसका? इसका आंसर होगा a physical function loss or irregular, whether anatomical and physiological or psychological, such as lost limb or mental disorder. It is referred an impairment. A disability is the inhaling limiting capacity of engaging in the activity that is typical for humans, such as walking. Discuss the need of sports such as children with special needs. SCN की फुल फॉर्म क्या है? Sports for children with special need development of a positive sense of self, social comprehension, and motor skills, physical and motor fitness, free time skills, game skills, and creative experience as reduce for anxiety, and among them long-term goal actively for children who require special education. Next question देखते हैं. Write the short notes on attention deficient hyperactive and disorders. क्या आंसर होगा इसको? तब आंसर क्या होगा? One of the most prevalent neurodevelopment disorders in children is ADHD. It frequently persists into maturity and typically first diagnosed in infancy. Children with ADHD may struggle to focus, manage impulse behaviors during, without, and considering the sequencing of their food activities. Next question. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखने में क्या कह रहा है. लिस्ट द साइन एंड सिम्टम्स ऑफ ऑपोजिट ऑफ डिफरेंट डिसऑर्डर्स. पोजिशनल डिफरेंट डिसऑर्डर्स के लिए हमें सिम्टम्स लिखने होंगे. आंसर क्या लिखेंगे उसका? तो साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स ऑफ पोजिशन deficient disorders. First, constantly agreeing with adult, refusing to what an adult asks, constantly challenge and disorder, disabilities, rules, engaging in behavior that risk to offend others, including adults. Next, assigning blame to others for the children's own bad actions or errors. Next, easily getting upset by otherwise people. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं क्या है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कह रहा है, व्हाट डू यू नो अबाउट सेंसरी प्रोसेसिंग डिसऑर्डर्स. क्या आंसर होगा? When a person has sensory processing disorder, their brain has problems facing information from their sense and acting on it. It was formerly known as sensory integral disorders. However, it is also generally accumulated or separated medical diagnosis. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या होता है? नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या कहता है? What are the characteristics of autism and spectrum disorder? To answer your three main characteristics standard out. First, poor social skills, and second, communication challenge, both expensive and respective. And third is it approach, the approach of restriction and repetitive actions. Young children with undeveloped social skills may play an introspective mean. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. क्वेश्चन में खत्म. अगर लेक्चर सही लगा हो तो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें. थैंक यू.
It's my birthday, birthday.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Study by PKY. आज हम कैसे स्टार्ट करते हैं यूनिट 5 ऑफ फिजिकल एजुकेशन, स्पोर्ट्स एंड न्यूट्रिशन. ये चैप्टर स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैं आपको बता दूं, अगर आप नोट्स या PDF लेना चाहते हैं इस चैप्टर की तो कमेंट सेक्शन में आप लिंक इसकी ले सकते हैं. तो चैप्टर स्टार्ट करते हैं. स्पोर्ट्स एंड न्यूट्रिशन. स्पोर्ट्स न्यूट्रिएंट्स मीन्स आप समझते हैं, न्यूट्रिएंट्स मीन्स जैसे खाना जिसमें से न्यूट्रिएंट्स मिलते हैं, मिनरल्स, वाटर, जितनी भी चीज़ खाते हैं न्यूट्रिएंट्स मिलता है. और वही स्पोर्ट्स में आ जाए तो स्पोर्ट्स एंड न्यूट्रिएंट्स. सबसे फर्स्ट बात करते हैं बैलेंस डाइट. अ डाइट विच कंसिस्ट ऑफ ऑल एसेंशियल फूड ऑफ कंस्टिट्यूएंट बाइट प्रोटीन, कार्बोहाइड्रेट, fat, vitamin, mineral and water in correct proportion is called balanced diet. Balanced diet में nutrients is a dynamic process which comprises consumption of food to remain healthy and essential. The process of nourishing of bringing nourished. किस चीज़ से मिलकर बनी होती है बैलेंस डाइट? तो सबसे पहले जो है कार्बोहाइड्रेट. कार्बोहाइड्रेट दो प्रकार की होती है, कॉम्प्लेक्स कार्बोहाइड्रेट, सिंपल कार्बोहाइड्रेट. तो कॉम्प्लेक्स कार्बोहाइड्रेट होती है वो अपने बीट मतलब गेहूँ में, आटे में, आलू में, ऐसी चीज़ में पाई जाती है. लेकिन भाई सिंपल कार्बोहाइड्रेट ब्रेड में, जो कोल्ड ड्रिंक प्यासी वगैरह में, जंक फूड में मिलती है, उसे बोलते हैं सिंपल कार्बोहाइड्रेट. तो कार्बोहाइड्रेट की डेफिनेशन क्या है? इट इज मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी. इट कंटेन ऑल एलिमेंट्स ऑफ कार्बन, हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन. कार्बोहाइड्रेट आर एक्चुअली द ऑर्गेनिक compounds that are important for different digestive operations in our body. Simple carbohydrates, these are found in water and any crystalline in nature. They are sweet in taste and is called sugar. Glucose, fructose and sucrose and lactose. Next, complex carbohydrates. These are not soluble in water. They are not sweet in taste, also not crystalline. Example, starch, glycogen and cellulose. तो ये सिंपल कार्बोहाइड्रेट होते हैं. These are soluble in water. Complex carbohydrates not soluble in water. नेक्स्ट बात करते हैं हम प्रोटीन. प्रोटीन सोर्स ऑफ प्रोटीन क्या क्या हो सकते हैं? फिश हो सकती है, फिश, नट्स, मिल्क, एग्स, आलमंड्स, ग्रीन योगर्ट, chicken, lentils and broccoli, sprouts and oats, seeds. क्या डेफिनेशन है प्रोटीन की? इट कंटेन कार्बन, हाइड्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन, नाइट्रोजन and sometimes sulfur. They are larger molecules so that they cannot directly absorb into our body blood. they are turned into amino acid by digestive enzyme. Body required only 0.36 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight. जो बल्कि पूरी पाउंड आइडियल वेट बॉडी है उसका केवल 0.36 ग्राम ऑफ प्रोटीन करती है। नेक्स्ट हम बात करते हैं फैट। फैट contain carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. It keeps us warm and protects our organs and also help in their production of hormones. These of fats, saturated fat, it will increase of cholesterol in body. Unsaturated fat, it will lower the level of cholesterol in our body. नेक्स्ट हम बात करते हैं वाटर की। वाटर इज मेड अप ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन। इट विल हेल्प टू ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ न्यूट्रिएंट टू सेल्स ऑफ द बॉडी एंड आल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर द एक्सट्रैक्शन ऑफ ऑल वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट। इट विल आल्सो रेगुलेट द बॉडी टेम्परेचर एंड sleep by lots of chemical reaction take place in our body. नेक्स्ट हम बात करते हैं मिनरल्स। मिनरल्स या न्यूट्रिएंट इन कॉन्टेक्स्ट ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन। मिनरल्स इज अ केमिकल एलिमेंट रिक्वायर्ड एज essential nutrient by organic to perform functions necessary for life. न्यूट्रिएंट्स या मिनरल्स टू टाइप्स के होते हैं, मैक्रोमोलिक्यूल, मैक्रोमिनरल्स या माइक्रोमिनरल्स। मैक्रोमिनरल्स में कैल्शियम, पोटेशियम, सोडियम, मैग्नीशियम या फॉस्फोरस। वहीं माइक्रो मिनरल्स में आयोडीन, आयरन, कैल्शियम, कॉपर, कोबाल्ट। नेक्स्ट वही रिपीट से हुआ है। मैक्रो में क्या क्या होता है? कार्बोहाइड्रेट, प्रोटीन, फैट, ये हाई होता है मैक्रो में। और मिक्रो में विटामिन एंड मिनरल्स। स्पोर्ट्स एंड न्यूट्रिएंट्स में और विटामिन आती हैं। विटामिन they are a chemical which are required in very small amount to keep our body healthy. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या कहता है इसमें? फैट सोल्यूबल विटामिन, विटामिन ए, विटामिन डी, विटामिन ई, विटामिन के। इसकी एक ट्रिक बताता हूँ मैं कि कीड़ा क्या है? वाटर सोल्यूबल। क्या है? फैट सोल्यूबल विटामिन है। ये किसमें मिलती है? फैट सोल्यूबल। ये फैट सोल्यूबल विटामिन है, फैट सोल्यूबल। एक और होती है जिसे हम B12 कहते हैं, जिसे हम आप ऐसे याद कर सकते हैं। वाटर सोल्यूबल विटामिन, विटामिन बी कॉम्प्लेक्स, विटामिन B1, B2, B3, B4, B6, B12, B9 एंड B7 एंड विटामिन सी। तो यानी कि यहाँ से हम विटामिन बी को मिटा सकते हैं। वाटर सोल्यूबल, फैट सोल्यूबल ओनली 5, फैट सोल्यूबल ओनली 4 टाइप विटामिन है। विटामिन के बारे में स्टडी करते हैं। हेल्प टू फूड। विटामिन स्टार्ट के बारे में हम बात करते हैं। विटामिन ए किससे मिलती है? एग से, बटर से, पपाया से, कैरेट से, मिल्क से, लीफ से एंड भाई विटामिन B1 किससे मिलती है? पी से, हर्ट से, पोटैटो से, सोयाबीन, ये मिल्क, ये यहाँ पे सब प्रोटीन भी नहीं है एंड उनका सोर्स भी उनके बारे में बताया गया है। आज हम उससे पढ़ सकते हैं। विटामिन बी तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। विटामिन बी का टोमेटो में, पोटैटो में, पाइनट में, बनाना में, वेजिटेबल्स में। वहीं विटामिन 6 ड्राई फ्रूट, नट्स, पी, फिशेस एंड बीफ एंड मिल्क। विटामिन B12 एग्स, मीट एंड लीवर एंड चीज मिल्क। So these are some of vitamins which are in the following. विटामिन ई बनाना से, ग्रीन वेजिटेबल से, सोयाबीन से, एग से, आलमंड से एंड बीट एंड रूम से। तो ये आपको याद रखना है।
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
नेक्स्ट हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। रागीज आर fibrous, it mainly consists of water, thus adding volume of the food by improving intestinal function and controlling hunger. It does not cause constipation and help survive large intestinal disorders. These fibers help in reducing certain chance cancer and heart disease. Color compounds. At present, food are made more attractive by using various color compounds or pigments in many foods, and which are also appearing. These are also color products from the animal products and natural color pigments produced and fruit and vegetables. Next हम बात करते हैं फ्लोरल. Nowadays food are made more powerful and attractive by extracting and producing them from various other chemical products which has helpful effect on health. The floral compounds are produced from both nutrient and non-nutrient compounds. Plant products. Plant products में क्या कहता है? These are compounds extract from plants that are non-nutritive substance. Some of these compounds have a good effect on health, like preventing cancer, whereas some have harmful effect when it's taken in exercise. Next one, healthy weight. Healthy weight is a consideration to the one that it is between 18.5 and 24.9 according to BMI. If the BMI between 25 and 29 in adult considered. If BMI is 30 or greater, the person is considered to be obese. BMI is equal to weight in kg upon by height square. Next हम बात करते हैं method of control healthy body. क्या सब मेथड है हेल्थी बॉडी को करने के लिए? Set an appropriate goal for weight loss, cut your calories and live an active lifestyle. Do regular exercise like gym, yoga. Avoid heavy food, junk food and fast food. Do not eat smaller meals frequently. Next हम बात करते हैं balancing the intra and calories and expending of calories. इसमें बताया गया है कैसे हम अपनी मेथड ऑफ कंट्रोलिंग हेल्थी बॉडी को हेल्थी कैसे एक्सरसाइज करते हैं. जंक फूड कम करके. नेक्स्ट हम स्टार्ट करते हैं फूड इंट्रोलेशन. Food intolerance, it means the individual element of certain food that cannot be properly produced and absorbed by our digestive system. Cause क्या है? Because of the absence of active enzyme response for breaking down of absorbing the food element. Symptoms क्या है? Stomach pain and vomiting, headache and nausea. नेक्स्ट हम डिजीज स्टार्ट करते हैं. नाम पीसफुल ऑफ डाइटिंग. पीसफुल ऑफ डाइटिंग कॉमन पीसफुल ऑफ डाइटिंग फॉर एन इवेंट डाइट दैट सर्वाइवली resist calories intake may often result, but they trigger starvation and response in which the body slow down and metabolic rate conserve energy. The loss of muscle tissue is responsible for lowering our metabolic rate.
never going to financially recover from this.
Extreme reduction of क्या है? Extreme reduction of calories and skipping meals, restriction of survival meals in our dieting like carbohydrates and fat, intake of calories through beverage like drink, not exercising regular in the food myth. Food myth क्या है? Food myth है there are several food methods which are prevalent not only in India but all over the world. First, potato make you fat. Potato you make fat. And second, fat-free product will help young in losing weight. Second, help increase cholesterol level. Next, drinking while eating make you fat. Next, don't take milk immediately after eating the fish. Important diet in sports. Important diet के क्या है sports में? Bird play a pivotal role in an athlete's performance and overall well-being. Proper nutrition is essential during all stages of sports, including preparation and competition and recovery. Next है pre-competition diet. Before the event, athletes should choose and consume nutrient-rich food, optimize energy level and endurance. Carbohydrates should be maintained, providing a stable source of fuel for muscles. Learn proteins aid in muscle rapid and recovery while also supporting immune system. Adequate hydration is survival. Athletes should aim to maintain optimal fluid level. Next है during competition diet. During the competition diet क्या होती है? Staying hydrated is paramount during sports activities to prevent performance decline. Easily digest carbohydrates like sports drink and energy gels help maintenance energy level. Some athletes may benefit from consuming small, easily digestive snacks during prolonged events. Next, post-competition diet. After the competition, recovery is top priority of replenishing diet and nutrient and repair muscles. Consuming combination of carbohydrate and protein within first 30 minutes is vital for muscle glycogen and restoration and repairing. Antioxidant-rich food aid in reducing inflammation of supporting the immune system. Hydration containing two essential as athletes lose significant amount of fluid during intense activities.
Please like and subscribe.
Important questions of this question is this chapter. Next, first question है which is not a micronutrient. माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स में हम जानते हैं मिनरल्स आते हैं, विटामिन आती हैं, नहीं सारी नहीं आती, वाटर आते हैं, प्रोटीन आते हैं. इसका आंसर क्या होगा? विटामिन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है which of the following is a water soluble. वाटर soluble विटामिन की आपको ठीक पता है, जो फैट soluble है उसकी पता है, तो जो उसमें है नहीं है वही होगी इसकी. तो इसका क्या फैट soluble होती है कीड़ा, KEDA. नेक्स्ट जो इसमें बी है वो वाटर soluble है. आयरन इज अ पार्ट ऑफ ट्रेस मिनरल्स या मैक्रो मिनरल्स या विटामिन या कार्बोहाइड्रेट. हम जानते हैं जो आयरन है वो ट्रेस मिनरल्स की कैटेगरी में आता है. नेक्स्ट हम बात करते हैं फैट एंड ऑयल्स कम अंडर. किसके अंडर आते हैं? प्रोटेक्टिव आवर रेगुलेटरी फूड या एनर्जी गिविंग फूड या बॉडी बिल्डर ग्रुप या रूटीन फूड्स। तो ये सब आते हैं एनर्जी गिविंग फूड्स में। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की हम बात करें स्पोर्ट्स एंड न्यूट्रिएंट्स, क्लास 12 का है ये। इसमें फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन मतलब 1 ग्राम ऑफ फैट प्रोवाइड कितनी कैलोरी देता है? 9 कैलोरी। क्वेश्चन 6 एंथोसिएशन गिव्स कैलोरी टू कलर्स टू काय के लिए? ग्रेप्स के लिए। जो एंथोसाइनिन है वो ग्रेप्स में पाया जाता है, इसलिए ग्रेप्स में कलर देता है। ऑक्सीलेट आर प्रेजेंट इन किस में प्रेजेंट होता है? ग्रीनी लीफ वेजिटेबल्स में ऑक्सीलेट प्रेजेंट होता है। तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है व्हाट इज एन आइडियल वेट टू बी रिड्यूस इन 1 वीक। 1 वीक में कितना वेट गेन हो जाएगा? 500 ग्राम से 1 ग्राम की 1 किलोग्राम। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है BMI बिटवीन 25 to 0 से 29.9 एज क्या होगा? ओवरवेट।
Emotional, damn it!
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है व्हाट आर मैक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट। मैक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स क्या हैं? तो मैक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स ऑब्टेन नोन एज फैट proteins and carbohydrates are the nutrients we require in greater amount to given is energy. The majority of micronutrients are vitamins and minerals, which are also essential but only in very small quantities. Typically, micronutrients all function together. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की बात करते हैं एक्सप्लेन द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ फ्लूइड इनटेक ड्यूरिंग कंपटीशन। ड्यूरिंग प्रैक्टिस और कंपटीशन ड्रिंकिंग इनफ वाटर will improve performance, reduce thermal stress, maintain plasma volume and postpone weariness and avoid injuries brought on dehydration or fluid loss. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कहता है राइट द सोर्स ऑफ 3 माइक्रो एंड 3 मैक्रो मिनरल्स। आंसर सोर्स ऑफ माइक्रो मिनरल्स आर आयोडीन, आयरन, जिंक, कॉपर, मैग्नीज एंड सोर्स ऑफ मैक्रो मिनरल्स आर मिल्क, ड्राई फूड एंड सोया मिल्क, चिकन पी एंड पार्सली एंड ब्रोंकाइली। ये इनके इम्पोर्टेंस आप ध्यान रखना, इन तीनों के सोर्स ध्यान रखना है, मैक्रो के और माइक्रो एंड मैक्रो की। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन व्हाट शुड बी द बेसिक न्यूट्रिएंट इन वेट लिफ्टर डाइट एंड क्यों? बाई मतलब क्यों? तो आंसर होगा एनिमल प्रोडक्ट इंक्लूड चिकन, एग्स, ड्राई फिश एंड शेल फिश एज वेल एज सेलेक्टेड प्लांट सोर्स लाइक बीन, लेंटिल, whole grains and soy are all good source for protein, and protein is essential for both muscles and growth, repair or making weightlifter more dependent and the smooth cardiac access. Next question है what should be the basic nutrient in the weightlifter's diet। तो ये हमने क्वेश्चन देख लिया है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय एंड a balanced diet। आप क्या समझते हैं? A balanced diet fulfill each of but periods nutrient required to remain healthy. Human required to specific human and calories and nutrients. A balanced diet gives person all the nutrients they need without exhausting daily calories allowance। तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ चलते हैं। क्वेश्चन कहता है एक्सप्लेन डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ न्यूट्रिएंट्स एंड देयर सोर्स। क्या होगा इसका आंसर? दे consist of water, fiber, protein, iodine, and carbohydrate. These elements are essential for production of energy, for development of for metabolism, and for other bodies process. The process of producing energy and are the building blocks and need to keep the body and its system functioning is referred to as metabolism. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, लिस्ट द एसेंशियल न्यूट्रिएंट्स देयर सोर्स एंड फंक्शन। ये लॉन्ग में है तो फर्स्ट हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। कार्बोहाइड्रेट द पर्पस ऑफ सप्लाइंग एनर्जी। नेक्स्ट है प्रोटीन द मेंटेनेंस मेन पर्पस फॉर टिश्यू ग्रोथ एंड रिपेयर। फैट्स मेन पर्पस फॉर सप्लाइंग एनर्जी। विटामिन एंड मिनरल्स मेन फंक्शन टू मेंटेनिंग गुड हेल्थ एंड। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कह रहा है criticize, explain the use of dietary supplements in heavy dose for longer duration। तो इसका आंसर क्या होगा? Heavy dose of diet supplements used for extended period of time might be quite determined to our bodies. It can cause harm to internal organs like the liver, result in the buildup the extra body fat, even leads to breath abnormalities. Long time consumption for too much calorie can cause kidney stones, nausea and headaches। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कहता है डिफाइन नॉन न्यूट्रिएंट कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ फूड। आंसर डाइटरी कंपोनेंट्स classified as non-nutrients are those that lack any nutritional value at nervous maintenance required by the body. Such elements include vitamins, minerals, and proteins and waters। Next question है explain the beneficial factor of non-nutrient food। Answer is the calorie in non-nutrient substance are either zero or very low and they don't contain any vitamins or minerals. These compounds may be good or bad created by nature or by humans. Plants contain phytochemicals and flavonoids which are naturally occurring compounds with positive benefits on human health and disease prevention। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है एक्सप्लेन नॉन न्यूट्रिएंट कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ डाइट। नॉन न्यूट्रिएंट्स इंक्लूडिंग विटामिन, मिनरल, प्रोटीन, कार्बोहाइड्रेट, लिपिड, दीज आर न्यूट्रिएंट टुगेदर मेक अ पर्सन विलेज डाइट दैट दे आर आल्सो नोन एज फंक्शनल एलिमेंट ऑफ डाइट। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कह रहा है लिस्ट द पॉइंट टू कंसिडर वेट एंड मेंटेनेंस। The definition of body size is classification and simplification of understanding for both the general public and scientists are advantage. The author suggests that the weight 50 or less than 3% of the body weight in adults should be considered long-term weight maintenance। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या कहता है point out the point fill of dieting। Some of the pitfall of dieting are: first, you feel depressed out, you miss other important nutrients, your metabolism will harm as result, you have less social interaction, you will find difficult to focus। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कह रहा है what is the food intolerance and list the food which are commonly associated with food intolerance। Food intolerance refer to inability to digest certain meals and their unpleasant body reaction. They occur the result in symptoms like gas and discomfort in the stomach, which typically appears a few hours after ingesting the items। Some are commonly associated with food intolerance are egg white, dairy products, start beers, yeah, food additivity. Next question: how you can modify your diet for weight control? So you can modify your diet you adding or removing certain items. Modify mean consistency or adding nutrients constant. Some of the tips to help you lose weight: stay hydrated, eat more fiber and higher protein, drink coffee, less amount of sugar and really drink. Next question is that environment any five food myths and the related factors. Loss of fat and fat food are healthier than those of added fat. Chai add egg make you have a higher cholesterol level. Raw vegetables have more nutrients than cookies. Food nutrients are destroyed by microbes. Nuts cause weight gain.